I just slapped you in your face. The $20 that I saw on your dresser, yeah, it was me. I took it. And you just went on Facebook and you just saw all the ugly stuff I said about you. But now I've come to myself and I ask you to forgive me again. So now you're faced with the situation is how many times do you forgive me? Well, that was the question that was on Peter's mind in Matthew chapter 18, verse 21 and 22, where we see and hear these words. And then Peter approached him and asked, Lord, how many times shall I forgive my brother or my sister who sin against me? As many as 7 times? I tell you, not as many as 7, Jesus replied, but 70 times 7. Now here's Peter thinking, 7, that's the perfect number. The cultural expectation of the time was 3. 3 times, and after that, you're out, buddy. So Peter said, I'm going to double the cultural expectation of 3 and add 1 more. But in reality, Jesus was letting him know that 70 times 7 was the perfect number. And 70 times 7 actually was a metaphor for every time. So every time someone has sinned against you, Jesus said, forgive them. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't expect for you to be abused by anybody. I do expect you to confront the situation. But the Bible is telling us that we have to, because of our Christian walk, because of our relationship with God, we have to forgive. But believe me, it is not easy. And the only way we're able to do it is by the aid of the Holy Spirit that resides in all of us who have given our life to Jesus Christ. And speaking of Jesus, he is the reason I do forgive. Because every time I question whether or not I should forgive or not, I remember Jesus Christ and how they spit on him, how they beat him, how he had to carry his cross up Golgotha Hill, and how they nailed him to that cross. That whole time, he was quiet, not saying a mumbling word. But when he was on the cross, the first words that comes out of his mouth was, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. The Spirit of the Lord is within all of us who have given our life. And we have the same capabilities to say those same words. We have the same opportunity to forgive others, even though they have hurt us. But you want to know the beautiful thing about it all is that God will give you the power of love. He will give you the compassion. He will show you mercy that you can share with others. And He will help you to forgive those around you. I believe He doesn't want you to carry the burden of unforgiveness on your shoulders. Because believe me, unforgiveness can wear you down. And unfortunately, I've seen people who have carried the burden of unforgiveness for so long that the people that was involved in the whole situation has totally forgotten everything. Yet that one person is still holding on to it. So my brother, my sister, find it in your heart to forgive. Because I believe in my heart that Jesus Christ died on that cross. And the whole time He's on the cross, He's giving us a lesson. And the first lesson was forgiveness. So forgive. Be blessed.